Hey, I'm Marcus and I'm playing Crusader Kings 3. Here we have Great Jarl Ebbe, the Prince of Fashion of Sjalland, in a reoccurring dream of his, one that he's been having a lot lately, and that is a dream in which he holds an infant son in his arms, which at this point in time is something he's desperately looking for, I think. He is currently childless, as a matter of fact. His two children, Andrea and Skjaum, having both died from plagues, right? One from the holy fire and the other, well, it was a botched treatment really, but I think it happened during the smallpox that we had not long ago. And he definitely wants to have his succession secure. He also does not want to have, his line being extinct here and then moving over to the line of Toke here, who is the son of the late Stig, who is of course Ebbe's older brother. And yeah, we know they didn't like each other. And their father, Toke, did not prefer Stig, and Stig held that against Ebbe. And Ebbe, on the other hand, for reasons we are still not too sure about, tried to murder Stig's daughter at some point. I think still, maybe, like in a roleplay sense, just to prove a point. Like, not really wanting to go through with it, but just saying, hey, if I want to, I can take something away from you, so stay in line. Yeah, so he does have this wish to have children. And as we know, Crusader Kings 3 is a game that makes that kind of difficult, which isn't to say that it is easy in real life to have children, but I guess it would be quote-unquote easier to pursue it. The only means that we would have here is, or to just make sure that we at least get into the position of making children, is to use the seduction. Right, so when we go to our wife, we can see that there isn't the option to seduce her. And I've been thinking about this because I don't want to just use the game mechanics to achieve something. And then I was thinking even like, is that something that he would want to do? We know that he is friends with his wife, so there is there's a certain admiration here. But I guess it also shows that their relationship isn't really physical, right? They're close to each other, they like each other, but they are not physically close. That's what I'm taking away from this. So, yeah, I don't think that is something he would want to do, like getting closer to his wife, and so on. I mean, the fact that they only have 2 children at this point, right, that speaks for itself, I think. But, of course, there are other ways of possibly having children, even if that goes into a territory that would not be, by law of the church be permitted, and that is of course having bastards. I mean, from a, again, medieval point of view, the whole medieval world here would know that not just, like 80 years ago or so, a bastard became the King of England, right, in William the Conqueror. And that would show everyone, hey, that is possible, right? And I don't think Ebbe, especially because of his like arbitrariness, his kind of like somewhat eccentric ways, I think that is something he would keep in mind, or maybe something even he would work towards. Also being this like eager reveler, this kind of person who likes to, I guess, also be around women. So I was thinking about this, and I thought, okay, let's just do it. Also to kind of show that these characters have some different ideas of what life should be and what they want to pursue. And instead of keeping on focusing on the stewardship path, I thought, why not go into the temptation focus? Why not, right? That would give him some fertility boost, some attraction opinion, and it definitely means that he's out flirting with people and, showing himself in that kind of way to others. So let's pick it. Means less income for us. I'm going to get into that in a second. Just, I guess he would want to train his this kind of newfound way in life, and I guess the best way to train is with one of your own courtiers. There is an unmarried woman at court currently in Odelrada von Metz. She has tried to talk up Ebbe before at a feast. He wasn't very much into it and was ignoring her mostly. But I would show him at least, okay, she's into him. So maybe that's an easy target for a little seduction attempt. So we see here the odds are actually good. And we do this instead of swaying our Uncle Matthias, which is alright because we've done that for a long time. There we go. Let's just see how that will evolve. Being here in this window, there are a few things I would like to do. And that is, our wife here is still a court chronicler. And as we know, the whole, legend spreading thing is something we are currently pursuing a lot. So very, very important for us. So I think this should be handled by someone who's really an expert in this. And of course, we have Paul at our court. A poet, a virtuoso arbitrator, right? Someone who can wrap you around his little finger. And who would be great at this, kind of propaganda that we are doing around this battle, and the idea that our father is the legendary warrior lord, right? That's the kind of thing you want to portray as the Hvide. So let's appoint him. And I guess we could still go into commanding the legend abroad. We saw last time that it's not too easy at this point because there are other legends around and rulers can only just promote one. Yeah, so we'll have to see how far we can get. I guess the legend will be able to stop spreading it. Let me just check. Oh yeah, I could right now actually. Yeah. Here's the deal, right? This is the confusing part that I didn't quite get. When we started the legend, it was at level 1. Right, so a legend can have 3 levels. Normally you would go through this. You have level 1, and then when you have the legend spread in 100 baronies, you can go to level 2. Pay for the upgrade, and so on. But we are now already at level 2, and I guess that happened because we picked it up again, right? So Torquay started it, now we picked it up. Maybe that's why it is at level 2 now. Problem being is that in order to... or let's put it differently. The boons that we get in here, when we now complete it, are actually the ones for the first level. That's the part I don't understand quite much. You see here, we have a 50% chance of gaining that legendary statue. And normally on level 2 you would have a 100% chance here. So, if I wanted to have that 100% chance, I would have to go for level 3. So, that also means I would have to spread the legends to 300 baronies. And here's the deal. Do we actually see that coming? And that's a tough question. I think we did see that in the past months there was a minimal spread, right? So I think when Ebbe took over, we started at like 90 something. And now we are at 128. That would tell me that this is kind of stalling. And you know what? I've said this before. I don't want to think about these things for too long. Like not approaching this too strategically. I think, again, we could definitely say that from his, I guess, impatient nature and his willingness to move on and do new things and so on. I think at this point in time we would say, okay, we have done enough, right? This legend has spread all across Denmark, even to southern Norway and Sweden. Everyone's talking about the great Jarl Toke. Right, there he is, pointing at his bicep. So, yeah, maybe we're just done with this. Which kind of contradicts what I said earlier about Powell here being the court chronicler. Now we don't need him anymore. Just put him in this position and we're like, yeah, I guess he can stay in that position afterwards, right? So he would just like, I don't know, maybe search for legends then. That can keep him busy. And yeah, but for now, let's complete this one. I'll still get 190 legitimacy from it, which is great. We gain access to launch a legendary adventure decision. That's definitely not something I would do. Right, because we would abandon our realm, start a new life in a distant kingdom. Maybe in the mystical lands of Ireland. No, but we won't do this. You gain 20 additional legitimacy from your legend protagonist. I guess that's already added up to the 190 down here. Oh yeah, we gain access to the commission legend artifact decision, and that's something cool. Yeah, commission a chronicle to commemorate your legend. Yeah, and so on. Guys, let's just complete it here. There we go. Here is the end of the book of Great Jarl Toke and of his noble deeds that were unmatched in the whole land. And here is the end of the Battle of Greifswald. Emperor Leopold of the Holy Roman Empire sought to destroy Great Jarl Toke of Sealand, and he was a worthy opponent indeed. With Toke emerging victorious, there will be no end to his deeds of daring do, and here it was written, Roskilde, 3rd of September, 1141 AD. Let it be told, okay. So, there we are. That is now in our library here. And we can close it. There we go. Which, of course, provides us with funds again. Hey, we have funds now. We will even have more funds when I, tell Roland that, hey, buddy, but I don't need a bodyguard. It's okay. You can stay at court. You're an excellent knight, so you can definitely stay, but I don't need that. Let the tutor also do direct language teaching again, which is something I forgot before to set. I need to remind myself, because these are things whenever you appoint a new tutor, you have to reset this. Yeah. Anyways, I guess what we could do is looking for a master of the hunt at our court. That is definitely something I think that Ebbe, being someone who appreciates activities, would like to do. And I guess we can have a look around and say, okay, Roland, who didn't get to be our bodyguard anymore, but here's something else that you can do, and that is organizing hunts and looking for game in our lands. Just see if we need anything else. I guess we don't need a seneschal. I said that before, and I will say it again. I think the what you get in contrast to what you have to pay for it is just not worth it, right? You seldomly find someone that is above average for this position anyway. And now, if you see, if I appoint him, I would get 0.2 control growth. And that for a 0.75 gold. That's just not enough for me. That's, meager. Do we need a court jester? No, I don't think so. Yeah, and so on. So, that is where we are here. I wrote down some other things. Oh yeah, we have this kind of useless guy at our court who was put into this position, I think, when we were first, or when Ebbe first became Great Jarl. We have better people equipped to do this. And I think by now, yeah, this idea of saying, okay, the personal physician is someone trusted and close to the ruler, so he could also be the person to overtake all of these responsibilities that comes with being the court chaplain. So there we go. Dan is now also the bishop. Yeah, what else is there to do? Yeah, maybe in order to be somewhat more or to be better at doing the whole tutoring game, maybe we will look into marrying someone from our court to someone who's actually competent in this. I would say that this does not go against role-playing per se, right? Because Ebbe, as a steward here, he would be someone able to, you know, manage a court and put people into position of power where he knows, okay, they are capable of doing that. So let's just look. The Stand of the Skytte here, Orde, is someone whom we would allow to marry. Oh no, the wrong window. And that could be someone then that we would choose and say, okay, we need someone maybe that is capable of teaching the children at court. And we do see here that there is a woman who's Niederfrankisch, and we know that that's also a language like Low German that we want to teach at court. She's also gregarious like him, right? So there's some kind of overlapping here in their traits. So yeah, let's just do it. Alright. Oh yeah, I guess forcing the acclaimed knights is always a thing to do. I think Rune is being forced because he was the knight that, yeah. Oh yeah, is being sent to us from here, from our vassal, Kurt Borok, who's not too happy with us at the moment. I guess that's because he's not part of our council. Is there anything? Oh, he is. But he still doesn't like us. Apparently we insulted him at some point. And of course nobody likes absolute crown authority. Yeah, okay. Oh, and we've been a tyrant. Oh yeah, I guess, because we have revoked. We have revoked lowland from our younger brother, who afterwards died anyway. I guess. Something else I did see was that our cousin Signe, whom that not so long ago we actually took to our court, betrothed her, but now she's like in a limbo state. I don't know what's happening here. She's just hanging around here and being betrothed to the Great Jarl of Schleswig, but he is 18, so they could have married 2 years ago, I guess. Maybe if we invite her back to our court, then something will happen. Let's see. Yeah, that being said, I need something else. Yes, we can send Viggo here to restore control in Lowland. And with that, I guess we are somewhat good to go. Let's have a look. Yep. Good for him. Our court grandeur has increased. Oh, level 8. Wow, I think we've never been to level 8 before. It's obviously not the max. The max is somewhere around, I guess, like 5 or 6 now. What do we have here? I'm at a small feast hosted by a local nobleman. One of his children, a charming girl who has just come of age, tries to make small talk with me and coyly says, "It's a fine day with you around." Isn't that like a quote? Isn't that a Baldur's Gate 1 quote? This girl is clearly inexperienced at conversing with her betters, but it is endearing. As the two of us continue talking, I see that she perhaps has some potential. Give her advice and kind words. She seems boring though. I should talk to someone else. I'll ask her father if she can join my court. Is endearing. Yeah, I guess if he finds a nice woman, then he is at this point in time not not someone to say, okay, I'll just leave here. No, maybe she will be able to come to court. There we go. Oh, look at her, being beautiful. The debutante. The girl's father was surprised but pleased that his daughter Elizabeth impressed me enough that I wanted her to join my court. Of course, it would mean increased status and prestige for his family, and she will undoubtedly get better opportunities in life than living in the small mansion forever. Aha, Elizabeth Hulling. Oh, welcome. Maybe if that is already the case here, then let's not try to do this. Go for her instead. There we go. Excellent. Haha. Ah, okay. Now he's in prison. So that war has just ended. Yeah, let's see what happens here. If that is actually something we still want to do. Yeah. That was the one thing that happened during last episode. King Thorfinn here waging a war against his own brother. Or the other way around, more like. And now that war has ended with, Björn having lost. Maybe if we don't pursue this option here anymore, we could just marry her off to someone. I guess that would be something nice. Why not Roland? Right? They can make nice little big babies that will grow into becoming strong knights, I guess. Since they're both like brave and martial focused. So let's see. Oh yeah. Yeah. We do have these options now. Okay. Invalid. Yeah. Okay. He's stripped of his lands. So the king now has Dithmarschen. No, now has Schleswig. Right. Schleswig, Blekinge. Yeah, Great Jarldom of Schleswig and Great Jarldom of Skåne. Yeah, once again, that puts him in a bit of a better position, as in terms of his own power. But before I forget it, let's have a look into clearing the grounds for a legendary building. Yeah, in that case, that's a statue. That's talking about medieval things, right? That's a Renaissance thing. Yes, you would build kind of statues of a person, but more as into maybe put on their sarcophagus, right? That's where you have your medieval kings in that pose, lying on top of their sarcophagus. The whole idea of creating a statue portraying someone, that's a Renaissance thing, right? David and so on. And I mean, the whole thing, like here, legendary palace or whatever, all of these things sound more, well, truth be told, like I think it sounds more 19th century to me. That would be something that people in the 19th century did, right? Raising statues of medieval legends to commemorate them, to celebrate them, but through the lens of the ideas of the time in the 19th century, where they had this period of romanticism, looking back fondly at a time that they perceived as being more pure, right? At the beginning of industrialism and so on. Yeah, so I'm not terribly fond of the whole thing, but let's see if we get it anyway, because there's only a 50% chance. Of course, we would... Yeah, Nykøbing is the correct one. Oh, no, we did get it. Alright. Yeah, I guess so we can build it. I guess we would interpret it differently then. Putting a statue in here could be somewhat of a... or combined with like a church or something that is dedicated then in Toka's name. Right. Anyways, okay, so we will get there. It costs 1,000 gold anyway, so that's not something we would just have and say, yeah, okay, sure, there you go, 1,000 gold. I guess we could update the harbor here now that we're at it. We do have the gold, so yeah. There we are. Oh, here's something I don't get, by the way. When Ebbe tried to seduce Odelrada, it said that the chance was good, but the percent chance was 95%. And now with Elizabeth, it said that the chance was excellent, but it's only an 86% chance in here. So, is excellent now less than good? No, I don't get this. What do we have here? Barely keep their hands off each other. Great. There we go. So, she's coming to court. And, what do we have here? Alright, yeah, the other wedding. Also can barely keep their hands off each other. Look at them. Right? All behaving like animals once they marry. There we go. Yeah, let's put her into this position. Powell can be fine with being the chronicler. So that's all good. So what do we have here? A gift is certain to catch Elizabeth's attention, and surely anyone would appreciate a fine, clearly expensive one. So, we would buy a tapestry featuring her dynasty, a purebred horse, a tailor to dress her to perfection. Oh yeah, of course. Of course. Yes, right. We will, of course, send her a dress. And she's very thankful for it, of course. Masterfully tailored clothes you gave me. Good stuff, yeah. And now we're at 95%. I mean, of course, what else would the Prince of Fashion give someone? I guess this is the option here, right, where we could go for, yeah, conquering a kingdom. But I will just, like, yeah, turn this notification off. I don't think that's anything I would want to pursue. Alright, what do we have here? I guess that should they marry, he would come to our court. I mean, it's not that bad having someone at our court that is so closely connected to the king. Let's say, okay, we will do this. And yeah, he's coming to our court now. That's great. That is actually great. Oh yeah, there's something I wanted to do, and that is looking at Matthias and saying, hey, you need to go to the king's court and have a look into him. Because when we met Powell, he said that, hey, that king, Thorfinn, he has something to hide. And we can only guess what that is, given that he's lustful and having eye intrigue. So, what could that be? I guess it's a bit hypocritical, right? Going for someone while we're doing the same thing. That being said, okay, a wedding celebration. Oh yeah, once again, like, being lovers here. Yeah, let's see if we can actually plan a feast. There we go. In the honor, but again, I don't get the chance to pick... Don't get the chance to pick... like what we had before, when we were allowed to choose someone that was recently married. So, not sure why that is, actually. Do we want to host a feast still? I guess that is something we could do. Maybe just wait for him to actually arrive at our court. Oh, what do we have here? My friend Jarl Agner approaches me, rage in his eyes and dog in his hand. I found this beast among my things. Yeah, okay. Again, I'm really not sure why you would give him coin. Like, this is not just some coin. This is coin to buy a whole estate, right? Just because the dog shat on his, like, I don't know, blue cloak here. No, Grey is just a dog. That's just how it is. Go away. I was just thinking about something, and now I've lost my train of thought. Damn it. I'll get back to it, probably. Oh no, my cat is awake. Oh no. It's currently in heat, so that means you will hear, once again, cat noises in the background, and it might sound disturbing, but never mind. Never mind. Here we are. Oh yeah, I wanted to wait for him to come to court, but let's see, how do we reach him? There he is. Maybe. Okay, let's pin her now. Let's pin him. And there he is. There he is coming. Guess we could get rid of some of the pins. Lasse is yesterday's news, as is Great Jarl Assa, as is Mistress Jutta, I guess. Or Jarl Fru Sigrid, the other Great Jarl Assa. That Jarl. And, oh yeah, Lord Gorm. Alright, he is still around. Yeah, I guess that would be interesting to keep an eye on him. Yeah, that looks better. By the way, here is Bully, the Mad, still growing strong. I mean, he lost some of his hair, his long golden hair. But he's still in his position, doing very much the same thing. Like, he still only has that one county, even though I guess he could be conquering others now. But he has 2 sons now. And here's something disturbing that I've seen. His oldest son. Alright, no, that's not happening anymore. Okay, good. Because, like, when I started the game, Höge's heir was actually Bully's first son. I was like, no, I don't want to see Vanderland being a part of the Kingdom of Jerusalem. Yeah, let's just hope it stays that way. Here we are. Okay, is he actually at our court now? I guess now he is. So, maybe now we can hold that feast? Shouldn't be like... always says like 30 days, and I think that was less than 30 days, I guess. No. Just could have an honorary guest. I mean, we're running into some kind of confrontation with the king here, right? That would tell him, oh, my disgraced brother, and now he finds refuge at the Hvide court. What's happening there? Whom do we have here? Bodil truly outdid herself at tonight's family feast. Okay. Things were quiet for most of the evening until she apparently decided that wasn't going to do, as she leapt up onto one of the tables and regaled us with an epic Danish poem. Well, good for you, I guess. This was no ordinary set of verses, no. This was a saga of heroic legend, and my guest told it was masterfully. She paused dramatically at all the right moments and breathed life into each individual role. When the monster reared its head, she threw up her hands and roared, causing the children to squeal in terror and delight. To say it went over well with the family would be an understatement. Half of us were in tears by the end, and when Bodil took her final bow and left the table, it was to the thunderous applause of all gathered. Aha, okay, yeah, that was wonderful, I guess. She is Gorm's daughter. So, our cousin's daughter. She has 2 sons, okay. And she is married to a Thrugot. Asa Benson. Yeah, know him. Can we actually invite him to... Nope. Barely. If we give him some further incentives, then he might. Let's keep that in mind. Again, if we really go and, go for Jylland, then it might be good to have someone with us that is also of the Thrugot family. Maybe let's just, like, pin him too. Also has, like, sons. Alright. I guess we're doing well. 8 gold per month. Maybe we could also invest in our military again. Yeah. Glory is widely known. That's also good. What do we have here? While performing his duties as my spy master, Fogert Matthias has uncovered a secret held by my fellow vassal Jarl Pritbjörn. He seems to be harboring doubts about Catholic doctrine. No. Björn. What would the clergy say about this? Could you actually blackmail him for a weak hook? Okay. I guess we'll just keep that in mind for the moment. I don't think Abba would have any qualms blackmailing someone. Yeah, no qualms at all. Okay. If we upgrade this, I guess we could upgrade our archers. That costs us 99 gold. I guess right now, yeah, we cannot do the retinue outriders because that would cost us more than 150 in gold. Aha. Was he actually my friend? Oh, I did not know this. Times and people change. Sometimes those who are the closest to us seem to become strangers. Great Jarl Ebbe, my nephew Jarl Toke smiled sadly. I feel like there is no friendship left between us. Yeah, I guess if he does not want me to be his friend, then off you go. Yeah. Do we need... Well, I guess that's the best option now, given that we also need some knights at court, possibly. Aha, there we go. The Deer of Naxkov. That is interesting. Let's keep that in mind. I guess. Can we already hold that hunt here? Do we have the coin to do this? Yes, we do. What season do we have? May. I guess that's not the best season for holding a hunt. Let's wait until autumn. Or fall for my American viewers. Okay. Oh, we have someone who's raiding us again. Look at him! Archon Imran of Archon. Okay. What do we have here? Yeah, first he doesn't want to be our friend anymore, and now he wants to install his younger brother on the throne. Well, I guess he can try. If he so wishes. He will see that he is allied with Halland. Not too concerned about this. Yeah. We do have 1,090 men currently. Okay. Expectations. Alright, yeah, that is the other nephew. That is Ubbe. You are always there for me, and I hope you know that I'm grateful. My nephew Ubbe approaches me in a rare display of honesty. Oh, that is good stuff, right? Because when I need it, I expect you to be there for me too, boy. Yes, yes, yes. So maybe Ubbe is the one that we can put in a position of power at some point. The Yawning Grave. Today I met a lesser nobleman who lives in a town nearby. He's a serious fellow, and our conversation drifts to the topic of our childhoods. As a child, he tells me, I used to play by the edge of town. My elders warned me as it used to be the cemetery. One day, I met a kindly old townsman. He warned me I shouldn't come and pointed out various misfortunes as evidence, such as the crows, or that time I got sick and almost died, or the thunder, but I laughed it off. The last time we met, he told me, I tried to warn you when you were a child. I told you not to get lost in the wild. I sent omens and all kinds of signs. And then? You ask? I mentioned his name to one of the village elders, he frowned. She said that was the name of her deceased grandfather. Okay. Yeah, okay, well, I guess that is a nice story. Yeah, I guess you would maybe be skeptical about such a thing. Oh, yeah, just a small-time little event. And let's check. We are actually close to Yep, having a little tat-a-tat with our Elizabeth here. And then we shall see. Aha. More non-believers. Shocking. Aha, arranged betrothal. Let's see. My dear cousin, I propose a betrothal between my daughter Ingeborg Thrugot and your nephew Obe. That is actually a great idea. That is a great idea. Because, like, we know that she is, oh no, she's not the heir anymore. Oh, he actually has a son now. Look at that, little Ingvar. Little Ingvar Thrugot. I see. Well, I guess we could do the game again, where we count people. So I guess they will be too close to one another. Well, let's just check. Let's, for the sake of it, let's just check. So, Ingeborg here is the daughter of Svend. Svend is the son of Sigrid. I guess that's the closest one here. Or is that direction even closer? No, I think that's the closest one. So that's 2. Then Sigrid was the sister of Toke, so that's 3. Toke was the father of Stig, that's 4. And Stig is the father of Obe, that's 5. I guess 5 is solid right now. 5 is more solid than what the Estrids are doing. They're putting only 4 people between it. Okay, I guess that means having more We the influence again in Jylland. Yeah, okay. Oh, I hope this doesn't give him an alliance. No, it does not. Okay. Good stuff. What do we have here? You came all this way for me, my rose? After searching the hallways of Elizabeth's castle. What? She does have her own castle now. Clad in servant's garb to avoid notice. I think this would be the other way around, right? I find Elizabeth in a secluded garden. She lights up as she sees me, and the sight of her lights me up in a turn. The ratty shirt I had donned soon lies forgotten on the floor as we spent the whole night making sure my journey was worth the effort. Yes, okay. So, what do we do here? For you, I would do this journey 100 times over. Oh, it was as sweet as it was fleeting. I guess I could see that going in both directions. Like maybe he finds out, okay, this young woman here is actually someone I would like to keep as a mistress. I guess she has the assets for it, right? Given that she is indeed beautiful. You know what? Yeah, okay. He will make her his mistress. And snuck inside, yeah. I'm not sure. I don't think these things would have been that romantic. In real life. So, things with Elizabeth have been delightful so far, yeah? As in the one day that you've been in a relationship with her. As befits such a new love affair. Just tonight, for instance, I'd cleared out the throne room in Roskilde so I could play out my favorite courtier to lord scenario. Oh no. I don't want to read out their kings. And it was everything I'd hoped it would be. Yet afterwards, as the sweat on our skin was still cooling, I noticed Elizabeth to be a trifle reticent? Regrets, perhaps? Was I indulging my lust too frequently? I asked as much. I'm not happy about our arrangement, my lords. Quite the contrary. Yet you are a married man, and I can't stop thinking of great Jarlfrol Jutta. Oh, don't give us, like, don't make us feel bad about this. If anyone should learn about us. To be honest, I'm only surprised you wanted to continue this beyond our initial night together. She raised an eyebrow at me. If you want something more for us, well, I suppose that's for you to decide, isn't it? Oh, wow, she's kind of ballsy. I will do whatever it takes to make you happy. I agree, we are here for our own pleasure, or you're right, this means nothing to me. I guess, yeah, that one sounds alright for me. I don't see him. We'll take this as an implied promise of a greater future together. No. I don't think he would raise her hopes of anything like that happening. He's like, no, this is pleasure-based. And, not kink-based, apparently. There we go. Okay, targets, populists, okay, yeah. The usual stuff happening in the kingdom. What else is new? Yeah, we still have our nephew Toke trying to install his brother on the throne. Well, on our throne. So that is obviously concerning. Oh, sorry, I forgot about this. I wanted to host a hunt, didn't I? And I guess now at the right time. So there we are. Yeah. And we want to slay a beast, I guess. Invite. Can we invite her? I guess this is a hunt, so no. Yeah, not even in that list. Oh yeah, they're down here. Danish martial custom for women is, yeah, there is no martial custom for women, basically. I guess close family is alright in here. Extended family even, maybe? Yeah, okay. Some court guests can also join. Let's, like, have everyone tag along. I want this to be a jolly hunt. Let's see actually who's in the travel, because we do have people in our entourage. And she is in our entourage. So that effectively means she is there. Which could lead to other things, but let's have a look into this. This could of course mean... because these hunts, they are like hunting grounds for other things entirely as well. What do we have here? Passing by a small market square in Nestred, I see a man handing out drinks to everyone passing by. "My lord," he says as he hands me a cup. The ale aroma immediately hits my nose, and I see the dark brew swirling slightly as I accept the drink. Like everyone else, I down it all in one go, and it is astonishingly good. "Is it acceptable, my lord?" he asks with a curious glint in his eyes, and giving me an emphatic look as he continues. "If only I had somewhere I could make more like it." Okay, yeah. Brewing house, yes, okay. Or even bringing him to our court as a brewmaster. Oh, this is a grand idea, isn't it? Yes, let's do this. We need to have more beer. There we go. So, here we are. I guess if I were to go for recreation, then I could hang out with my lover. I guess that would be happening. But she is not in that list here now. So maybe she is not partaking at all. Because I did have this before. I did have lovers in normal hunting events. Not like falconry hunts. So I'll just have to see. Let's check. We do have... No, there's not even a seduce option. Okay. Well, I guess we gotta slay the beast then. Look at Roland! Being big! Yeah, I'm looking for a stag. Yeah, but he's not the one assembling the party, of course. It's Jarl Agner. There we go. I guess we get out there to look for that stag. Toot toot. And here we are. Aha, Toke. He is acting like a child. "Look at that worthless lummox!" He points at my fellow vassal, Lord Mayor Voldemar, who seems to be having a hard time bearing the insults. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I guess in this case he would not side with Toke. We know what he's doing. Sorry. So yeah, we just say this is no way for Jarl to act. That's childish. Aha, there he is again. My nephew Toke is crouched down on the ground, humming cheerfully, picking lilies. Oh, look at him. What a bounty of nature. Look at these plants. Truly the wealth of earth knows no bounds. You know what's happening now, right? You know it. 1, 2, 3. Get back on your horse. Ah, these silly people and their flowers. Aha. We have found the beast. Yeah, why not? Go for stealth. Approaching with stealth. Dum-de-dum-de-dum. Oh. I paused to quaff from my water skin, savoring some cool relief from the sweat and havoc of the chase. As I secure it at my side, I hear a low whistling noise. An arrow slams into the mud at my feet, burying itself deeply in the ground. I and those closest spin around, but there's no one there, only the wind rustling through the tree line. Well, I guess, yeah, someone did that deliberately. Let's just have a look. I have never had this event happening with me actually finding a clue here. Never had this before, even with people that had like 30 intrigue or so. So I'm not sure what happened here. There is something majestic about the way the stag gazes across the landscape. Hidden in the leafy bushes, I raise my bow. I silently glance over at my steward, Baron Kurt, crouched on the grass, who does the same. I mean, of course, the safe option is to have everyone shoot at it. But I guess he also wants to distinguish himself here. Ow! He's not good at these things, right? Whenever he tries to impress people, he fails. Oh no! The arrow sails past it, the stag quickly turning and disappearing into the leafy bushes. Ah, damn it. And now the whole thing is over. I always hate this. Like, yeah, okay, that was it, I guess. We had one chance to shoot this thing, and now we're done. Aha! Someone is plotting to kill my cousin-in-law, Björn. I wonder who that is. Jens Svensson of Bornholm, okay. Well... Oh no, we still got a stag skull. So we did not miss, apparently. Or someone else did not miss. Hunts like these are a pure joy. I cannot wait for next year. There's nothing quite like the thrill of bringing down a mighty beast. Baron Kurt directs the breaking up, carefully skinning the carcass with direction from the game masters. We place the eager dog's share of the spoils on the stretched hide before departing for camp and home. Acquaintance burger? Why would we give this trophy to a lowborn person who we just met? Makes no sense at all. We mount its head. My guest will appreciate it. I mean, I think we do already have like a lot of things here. Oh no, we do have the option to put it here. I guess what we could do is like look for the black boar hide here and instead put the stag skull there. Now we have like two skulls here, like the boar and the stag. And I've this little hide over here. Right, that looks fine to me. What happened here? I thought we had another one here as well. Huh? Where did that one go? I'm confused. Did we not have another hide here? Renowned hard hide. I thought we had another one. Well, okay, in that case, I guess we can put the Danish war banner here. Or maybe let's even put it here. There we go. Oh, that's the sign of the Astrids too, right? That's a sting. That's another sting. Showing the Astrids that we have their banner. Yep. I guess keep it up for now. Maybe there's something else we can find. What's happening here? Yeah, I can have, having a little stroke here, I guess. And apparently there is Alright, it's down here, and there's something over there in the mystical lands of Ireland. That does not concern us. We could declare wars, okay. Yeah, okay, against Jylland. Yes, because we have this claim. But like I said, right now there is not a need to do this. Oh, we could train for a tournament. Is there actually a tournament? Chiefess Tada! Where is Chiefess Tada? Oh yeah, over here, like in the North Pole again. Yeah, I guess not. I guess we could use this opportunity to say, okay, if there's a tournament in the future, I want to be well prepared for it. Yeah, and I guess the training is impressive. Good stuff. Let's speed this up a little. There we are. So, what else is there to do, actually? I guess... Is that... She is not even... We lay with her, so I guess she should be pregnant. Isn't that how it works in this game? Is there anything else we can do? I guess not. Take it further, romancing her, but I don't see Ebba doing something like that. We could petition the king. Yeah, I guess. I think dismantle the faction would mean that the king himself turns to Toke here and says, stop it. But you know what? I think that Ebba actually seeks this confrontation. He's like, yeah. Come for me, if you dare to. We have, I guess, Finn by our side. Our sister is imprisoned. Alright, our remaining sibling, Vibeke. They always had trouble up here in Norway, as far as I can remember. There's always like these messages saying like one of her children was imprisoned, she was imprisoned, and so on. Also... Most of them died. Yeah. I guess it's a hard life up there in Norway. With Thorderson and his ilk. Oh yeah, here we go. I guess. Fertility plus 30. Seduction phase length faster. No, yeah, come on. We are like weeds in a garden. Don't really like that metaphor, but I will go with it. Okay, he's sure that there's nothing else, so I guess we don't get anything. We don't have anything on the king at this point. Yeah, okay. Okay, you can come back to court and see to it that this kind of scheme here is not seen through. Yeah, I guess if it happens, it happens. Yeah, how far are we into this? 1 month, okay. So, we're bracing ourselves. Does he have anything else here? He has Halland. He does have 1,200 men. That is 225 special soldiers, 900 bondi, 10 mangonels. We have a total of 700 retinue, but they are better, right? Look at them. Our retinue archers having an attack strength of almost 59, toughness of 30, and them having 55 and 43 toughness. I think that's he cannot compete with us on that level, right? His bondi have like 15 attack. I guess our army is superior, and I think Ebba believes that too. Don't think he would wait for his allies to show up. He would go directly into battle. So let's have a look. I mean, of course, should we lose, then we just take it. And there are more Hvide to play. Then we just switch sides. and see it from a different angle. Yeah. Is he going for it? Does he have money to buy... No, he does not have enough money to buy, like, mercenaries. Mm-hmm. Oh yes, building constructed down there. That's good. Yeah, that apocalyptic cult is still around. There we are. To my liege, the right to rule Sieland belongs to Ludwig by divine right. No, by divine wrong. We have gathered the support required to make it so. Accept this fact peacefully, or we will make you do so by force. I will not be threatened, mate. He's now 1,800? What's that? I guess he already has... What? Is he now... No, he's not against us, is he? No, he's on our side. Okay. Why does it show me that he has 1,800? I guess that's already the guys from Halland in there. I guess that's the case. We can also... Yeah, I guess we will do this so that Toko, on the other hand, cannot do it. But I guess he's also not the house head, so only I can do this. Yeah, I guess we will call him just to show that we are the guy here. Oh, we don't even have to pay anything for this, right? We can just call them. And they're like, yeah, we'll come. There we go. Can we actually ask our wife to do something about this too? Maybe look into military matters, organizing our troops with us. Let's do it. Yep. Of course he will join. There we are. Projected win. Yeah. Of course. Not the easiest battle to fight, I guess. Enemy ally joins. Yeah, of course. But look at this. Look at this. Our army is way superior. Oh, what do we have here? My spy master has come to me with a discovery. He is certain that my cousin, Venhild, I don't know, is scheming against my cousin-in-law Björn. I see. Well, in her case, I might actually throw her in jail. And then she... Yeah. We'll see. We'll see what to do with her. There we go. That was a demonstration. She's immediately turning around. She's like, oh, okay. Well, if that's the case, then I guess bye. Let me check if we can install someone else to do the boring part. Rune build can do this. Oh, they're already apprehending her here. I don't even have to do something about this. There is Ober. Yeah, just until we meet again. Oh, you know what? You know what? I will finally do a great wedding. We have this dynasty trait. We can actually do this for half the cost, and I want to have my grand wedding at some point. And I guess it makes sense, just to again show that Jylland is kind of connected to us, to the Hvide. Yeah, okay. Right, which will also mean that they are not marrying right now, but rather we have now 3 years to prepare for this. The Slaughter of Noresund, there we go. Also have a dynasty legend available, I see. Walking the Sacred Path, which would give us pilgrim trade experience, traveler trade experiences, and pilgrimage are 50% cheaper. Maybe this is also the time, I would think, to go and have a look into law, because that I think would fit better with Ebbe and also the direction that was taken on the Toke. And this would also like make things cheaper for us, so hosting hunts and feasts, and we do that quite often. So yeah, okay, let's go into this direction. There we are. I guess once we achieve this, this is over. 6 months. I mean, it's not ideal, because then Noresund will obviously be ravaged, and we'll be down to, yeah, 0 control. But I guess that nephew of ours, Toke, will only learn the hard way. So, they are going to meet up, but they are by now only like 1,000 guys. Might come or try to come back to fight us here in Noresund, if he actually, yeah, can come here in time. Guess we could assault the fort, but that would, we would lose a bit, yeah, some men. Takes us longer to replenish. 20 days. Oh, I can pet the dog. I don't need to pet the dog. Sorry, Grey. Nine days. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go time. We have... Okay, got this guy. Guess that's okay. Yeah, we enforce our demands. Now he is in our prison. And I would say there's only one consequence. You're not fit to rule, mate. There you go. There you go. I guess. And in this case, I can use that mod again, right? We will seize his assets. Alright, no, that is actually seizing his artifact, okay. What is this? Alright, yeah, I think Toke brought this home with him from Italy at some point. I guess we'll take it. No, I wanted to take his money, but I can't do it in here. Ah, I guess because he's... Alright. No, I don't understand why I can't do this. Maybe he has to be here in prison. Or we will just say, okay, you can go, but you have to renounce your claims. Renounce your claims. I guess. Would we keep him at our court? Again, thinking that it's good to, yeah, have your enemies close to you. But then again, we probably would have this effect of him trying to murder us. I think he can go. Renouncing his claims, us having a weak hook on him. And then maybe we'll just... Unrelated child. Alright, they are going to her because she's here. Okay. Yeah, makes sense. Makes sense. And he... Ah, right, he wants to pay for her. But I actually had something in mind. Was that confront about lover? You will address the matter of your cousin's lover. Aha, which is this guy again. Jarl Jens. Okay. What does happen when I click this? It's not communicating straight. I don't see what's going to happen here. Now, I was about to say that I will take her to my court. Because then, again, having more control over the family when they are actually near you. Could also make her take the vows. Yeah. I guess. Concentrate none. I think that is something, of course, that would have happened at the time, right? So, putting a unfaithful woman into the monastery, right? Of course, same thing you wouldn't do with a man. So there you go. There's the medieval misogyny for you again. Do we have to recruit her then? Or do we just say, you... Alright, now we can only do this when we recruit her. Okay, so in this case we do this. Yeah. I mean, nope. That's not the way it's gonna work. Station men-at-arms. Oh yeah, I guess we have 3 domains now. I guess the wife can go back to assisting us in general. And as you do see, we're actually able to hold 3 holdings. So, yeah. Mighty powerful now. Also sending Vigo to restore 11 years. Hi. I guess there's a lot of, like... Oh, okay. There we are. Elizabeth has come to me, and I immediately knew why. She is with child, and there is as little doubt in her heart as in mine as to who the father is. However, with my marriage to Jutta, there is nothing I can do except hope that my involvement stays secret. I guess for now. Yeah, we will of course protect her in this position. Unlike our cousin, whom we just threw in the monastery. I guess, yeah, he's a hypocrite. He's totally a hypocrite. But there you go. Tokay is, yeah, running around the countryside now. Good for him. We can pardon her. I guess we could do this. I'd say, okay, yeah, that was probably just, you know, it happens. Having a feast or some kind, and then you find yourself pregnant. That's just the normal ways these things happen. Okay, let's just check how much this will cost us. We are hosting this in Stjerland, of course. Do the normal thing. 218. That's all right. That's not so much. We will be able to do this in about a year or so. Oh yeah, oh, and we still have that patchwork quilt. Ugh. And the milk tooth, and that thing here is kind of declining. Or maybe I'll just like throw all these things out. Reuse these assets. Tonight's feast at Roskilde was a fairly dull affair, a matter not aided overly by Uncle Matthias's wife, Foget Edbur, deciding this was a good evening in which to deliver a lengthy sermon to the rest of the family on the importance of Catholic virtue. I don't know why she's doing that. Well, isn't that... No, that's not her daughter. That's just his former wife's daughter. Okay, yeah, okay, I get it now. I listened for a while, stifling any impulse to yawn, but this was a lot for my limited patience to endure, I have to admit. Foget Edbur had at least one member of the family won over, cousin Signe, who appeared delighted and cheered Edbur on long after the point where she otherwise might have stopped. By the end of the evening, when most of the family had long since quietly retreated, the two could be seen engaging in enraptured religious debate on the other side of the hall. Yeah, I guess, okay. If you want to do this, then do it. Yeah, be friends. Good, I guess. As long as you don't murder each other, I'm fine with all kinds of interaction at my court. Yeah, I guess we're still going for money. Oh yeah, right. I was just about to say that we need to get rid of all these things. Yeah. Let's just do it quickly and just say we destroy these things. Yeah. There we go. That stupid patchwork quilt. I mean, that's milk tools. What was I thinking keeping that for the whole time? There we go. I guess we can repair the scepter here because that one's quite good. Alright. There we go. See? That's all done and dusted. I have arrived in Roskilde to pay homage to you, glorious great Jarl. As a show of my loyalty, I bring you rich gifts, worthy of your majesty, as a token of my goodwill and servitude. Of course, he says majesty because the whole mechanic is only there for kings in the base game, right? So maybe we just take this as a sign. But yeah, he gives us some gold as well. Oh, we accept your generous gifts, Jarl Agner. How good of you. We will definitely remember this. And we are able to host the grand wedding now. Again, I'll probably do this at the end of the season. But thinking about it, I think that it always takes around, 5 months to host these anyway, because people will come from all over the place. And you have to wait. So maybe let's do this in around, May. And then we'll probably be able to host this by August, September. Oh, that guy died. Oh. Hi, forgot about him. Sorry. So sorry about this. Sorry you had to die. There we go. Talking about dying. Lord Gorm of Estrid's Tunic was slain by Turd. Turd. He was slain by Turd. Yeah, that's not a flattering thing to have on your gravestone, I think. Here lies Gorm, former king of Denmark who dared to challenge the Hvide, and then he was slain by a turd. Bye-bye, Gorm. I guess yeah, there we go. And finally get rid of him. He is leaving. Oh yeah, okay. He is now leaving because he is joining his niece. Or his sister. His sister who is taking over that, this group of adventurers that amount to 0. Oh, I guess it's 7 people hanging around there. Oh, good stuff. Good for you. Do your thing. Oh, what do we have here? There's actually a tournament. No, I think the marriage will have to wait then. I don't want to miss a tournament. That sounds like great fun. 13th June. Get back that way too. There's something. The 2% danger is totally fine with me. I guess when we go back, we can visit Aachen. And we can also visit Brunswick. Mm-hmm. There we go. Yep, I guess we can join this now. Or should we go for... Yeah, I mean, in that case, we arrive even earlier. That's always good in case we need more chances. Also bring medical equipment. We don't know what will happen. I don't just want to run into, a plague. Yeah, so we join this. Great stuff. Yeah, so I guess we have to wait a year. But I guess the Great Wedding can wait a year still, right? 2 years to fulfill your promise. Yes. Arni af Aurland has joined our court as a guest. Good for him. Let's see, who's in our entourage? Of course, our acclaimed knights. The bishop is with us, of course, because he's the physician. Runebild, Roland Banner. Ubbe, our nephew, who's also a knight. Good stuff. And look at him, he became a grey eminence. We taught him well. And this guy here, Harald. I'm here too, says Harald. Nobody knows who he is. But that's okay. Haven't even looked what kind of contests are awaiting us. Oh, here he is. Here we are. I think the age-old tradition of, beating up tall, shirtless men. That is a cherished tradition in the Hvide dynasty. What do we have here? The fields of Arlen are a sight to behold. Every crop in bloom, every leaf green, every stem luscious. I quickly track down the source of the verdancy, spotting a woman standing in a field, seemingly holding a lecture of some sort to a gathering of listeners. My name is Mistress Adelheid. Well, hello, Mistress Adelheid. I see that you are not able to afford clothes. She notices me in the distance and turns in my direction. My knowledge of gardening is vast, yes, incomparably vast. So stay a while and listen. I don't think so. I don't think you'll just hang out with these people in their rags and listening about gardening, which is kind of sad, I guess, because we have a 50% chance to get the gardener trade here. But again, this is role-playing. I am the great Jarl. I don't do gardening, especially not with dirty peasants. Go away. There we are. Oh, we have a language barrier. But I am fluent in Low German, so we can actually find our way around it. See? There we are. Okay, what do we have? Wrestling. Oh, I don't like wrestling contests. And I think, coming from a role-playing perspective, it makes no sense to participate here for us as the prince of fashion, as someone who is kind of into the aesthetics of it all as well, because again, this means to go around shirtless and just doing nasty wrestling stuff. I don't actually think that is something that in any, Western medieval court or tournament, something that would have happened for the aristocracy. I don't think so. So I guess, yeah, we just sit this one out. Again, the other reason is my characters have died so often in wrestling bouts. It's not even funny. So, yeah, we dodge that bullet. But I guess we go to the training grounds anyway. Just like to have a look. Oh, do we have here? Alright, yeah, we have that good old event. Ex-entertainment. Going for a bit of a bet. You know what? I'll just roll for this. It's a 2. Oh, finally we have someone interested in falconry in Ebbe. Yeah, I guess, right? Talking about him liking the aesthetics of things. That makes sense. What else is there to do? Oh. Bernat, the showy knight who guards his passage by challenging all comers, has had one fight too many. Mateusz is said to have delivered him a frightful injury, opening the way for nobles to pass freely. I see. Okay. Well, I guess that happened. And what else would we do? Strolling around the tent camp? Possibly. Having a look into the artisan quarters? Yeah. I withdraw. That's my intention. That was my intention from the get-go. But what about our knights, actually? They are in this, are they? Good stuff. Alright, yeah, we can go somewhere. Can we actually go to training house 9 days? Let's just have a stroll, right? The moment I walk into the camp, I'm greeted by a pungent smell, covering my nose with as much grace as I can while trying not to get sick. I'm approached by Rorgon, holding a handkerchief over his own nose. You should go away, my lord. Contestants are getting ill, harmed by the bad air, he warns me. There must be an explanation. I don't think I'm curious about this. The tournament must have been cursed. Why should I care? I guess he does have a streak of callousness in him, right? I mean, talking about a cursed tournament, I would have a health boost, which would be nice, I guess. But nah, I'm not caring about these kind of things. That's all right for me. Oh, there we go. Elizabeth does actually have a child, but it is a daughter. I say but, because the only thing that would excite him here was if she had a son. But I guess for now we will just like, yeah, okay, that happened. Let's see how we would react if that was a son. Oh yeah, maybe that is something we can do here. Looking into seducing someone. I guess we would not go for someone landed. This actually is a way to... Again, probably someone that's... yeah, not the oldest people around. Probably. Who do we have here? Dorothée de Montléon. Oh, she's already pregnant. Her here. Then her. Oh, she's also from around, right? That's right, it's like just and diligent, content. Not the most exciting option, I guess. Yeah. Well, has a spouse, though. Jutta von Tirol. Nah. Okay, well, I guess then the best option, I think, in the end, was her. Just a little thing to entertain ourselves. Yeah, I guess may the best win. Go for Viggo. Viggo is in here. Viggo, do your thing. Wrestle them to the ground. Kill. Yes, Viggo is actually... He won the first bout. Let's see. Yeah. Viggo has reached the semi-finals. An interesting round. Now let's see what happened here. Before the wrestling contest has ever even begun, someone has been caught in the act of sabotage. Viggo was tampering with Count Bernard's rap. Viggo! Nah. Understandably, Duke Willem has disqualified him. Yeah, shameless. Absolutely shameless. What was he thinking? We do not condone these kind of acts. Yeah. Oh, there we go. Yeah, that's Rogon again. I guess he's good for the wrestling contest. There you go. Although I think, like in Greco-Roman wrestling, it's not that beneficial if you're that tall, because you have to be very flexible in that, don't you? Like, you would just like wrap around each other, trying to pin someone. I guess it was a fine contest in the end. Not too excited about it. But next comes the duel contest. And I think that's definitely something that Abbe wants to go for. Let me just check if we are actually going for it. Yes. Okay. I guess our knights could go for that one too. Yeah. Don't just stand back. Go for it. And let's go to the tourney grounds. A new hire. Nikita Davidovich, who would hate us. Now, I guess I do not want to offend her. She is... Ah, right. Yeah, she's from Rügen. Yeah, no. I guess that's even good for us. Oh, look. Viggo is projected to be in second place. With us in first place, of course. Of course. Now... What else can we do in here? Maybe now going to these artisan quarters. Then I can go back to the tourney grounds afterwards. Yeah, I guess. There we go. Aha. I find Sethrith cutting a piece of cloth. Sheep. Oh, fertility plus 15%. Sheep tapestry. So, am I interpreting this correctly? That this would be now his like, sex rug. Yeah, I'm buying it. I'm also equipping it. And now he has his like little portable sex rug. Let's do it. Let's do it on the sex rug. All right. 9 days, 8, and so on. Then we can go to the tourney grounds. Oh yeah, our knights are doing well in the ranking here. Ah, that one again. That one again. Oh, wow, she's really, really good. I guess once again, given the fact that he's like he likes unconventional things, probably. Yeah, probably likes it when someone is ballsy enough to do that kind of thing. Yeah. Maybe not. Why not, right? So let's ask her to to go to our court. Yep, and she's in the tournament now. Clemencia. All right. Let's see how this goes. Contestants march onto the field, taking their places around the sparring quad as the herald announces the contest's commencement. The squared-off ring is being looked over in the background, rattled and shaken to ensure no give should a contestant crash into it. The dual qualifiers have come to an end, and it's clear who will be put forward to the quarterfinals as it stands. The varied pitches and volumes of the crowd's cheers leave no question as to the favorites. For my first bout, I have been paired against my marshal, Viggo. Hello, Viggo. There he is. You know what? You know, when we did this with Skjalm, there was no question for me that he would just say, yeah, let's do this, right? Let's see who's the best. But I think Ebbe is a different person. Ebbe is a very different person. And he would just be like, yeah, you know, you can just concede here because then I have more important people to duel later. So, yeah, I'll just go with this. There we are. Oh yeah, that's our knight too. Hemminger is through to the semi-final. Don't mess with the Sjællander Knights. Oh, I guess, but Clemencia did not go through. There he is again, Rorgon, the Lingerie. So, and now we have to fight him. I can do this, I guess. Huh? It happens in a split second. As our blades crash thunderously, the hilt of Rorgon's weapon slips past, smacking off the back of my sword hand. Reeling backwards to gain some space, I clutch at my hand with my free one, sword held limply in front of me. The throbbing pain radiates up my arm as I wriggle my fingers curiously. It appears to not be heavily damaged, if it is at all, but inspection is tricky as I weave backwards to avoid the blow from the advancing Rorgon. He grins, clearly seeing an advantage, and sails another blow just past my flank. I can't simply dodge forever. My hand will need to be dealt with, one way or another. Yeah, there's only one thing for it. That will mean swapping hands again. Or whatever happens, I do not back down. Yeah, I guess we go for the ambidextrous thing. And we are ambidextrous now. Hey, good stuff. A riposte. Yes, okay, that's the final bout here. Yeah, I guess I must remember my training. There we are. Hey! Yep. Victory. Okay. Yeah, I guess. We are now set up against Hemminger. I think that in this case, I think in the final we can't do something like this, right? That would be... yeah, I think in the quarterfinals people overlooked this and said, yeah, okay, that was to be expected. But I guess in the final we can't just say, yeah, he's my knight, so he concedes. People are looking at us. So, We can do this. Yeah, he's clapping us. That's good. Thunk. My body thuds into the wooden wall at the edge of the arena. Hemminger having bodily hurled me there with a snarl. No sooner has he done so than Hemminger's face morphs into a smug smile, and to my astonishment he turns away from me completely. Raising his arms to the background, he was just raising his arms as I was reading it out. He curls his arms up and flexes in the imitation of a traveling strongman. Aha. The cheers from the crowd redouble. Those fickle peasants are eating it up. Yeah, okay. I don't like it. I don't like that he's like choosing this opportunity to kind of, yeah, do his little thing. Yeah, okay. Should we just, yeah, I guess in that case I'll just smack him. And I guess I must remember my training. And here we go. We won the duel. Now standing proudly in line with our father and grandfather, having won a contest in a tournament. Yeah. Oh, I guess I can dedicate my victory to Jasmine. Oh, right, yeah, because she is, and now she's pregnant. No, in that case, I guess. No. I won. I actually won. That we will, I guess, then either look for another target here or just go for triumph, right? Because next is the archery, and I guess we should participate in that one as well. Going to the tourney grounds. Aha! And now we have favors from this 60-year-old sickly woman and the 45-year-old sickly woman. I guess he would be flattered if this was not so, I don't know. He would have imagined that they were like, I don't know, women in their, I don't know, early 20s maybe. Looking at him and be like, oh, look at him, he's so good. I think he just discreetly says that he has a match to focus on and excuses himself. And what else is there to do? Let's go for the artisan quarters once more. Yeah. Go to the village. Tent camp. I don't know. All of these things don't all not very exciting. What do we have here? Oh yeah, the erroneous escutcheon. I don't need anything against them. So, yeah. Probably just make me one with the Hvide crest. That will give us some more renown. Which is always good. Oh. Yeah, this sometimes happens to me, and I don't understand quite why. Like, sometimes I would just lose these qualification points. Is that because someone else is actively, like, going against me? Can you even do that before the tournament? Yeah, now I'm back. I made preparations. I guess. Yes, that is always the one I would like to have. So, what do? We prove our keenness to our saddles. We draw the swords. I guess there's also a horse race coming up. So maybe we go for that one this time. Mm-hmm. Would have maybe the opportunity to win more here, right, than just a duel. Den Röde Ritter gained 10 glory. Look at him. It's time to show the world my skill, I guess. Why is she here now? I don't want to. Like, she's pregnant. No. Don't want to seduce the pregnant woman. Sabotage. I guess he cannot be bothered to think about this. Oh, some more glory for den Röde Ritter. Vigo paid the entry fee. What do we have here? I flex the bowstring a few times, limbering up and take a deep breath. Mustering all my control, I draw the bow into the air, slowly lowering it in line with the target. As soon as the arrow leaves my fingertips, I intuitively feel the shot is a good one. Moments later, a satisfying ping confirms it. I have hit the target's nail right on its head. Yes, good stuff. See? We're actually good at this. A light breeze ripples through the field as another competitor takes their shot. The crowds are respectful and quiet. Honestly, a little too quiet and respectful. I almost fancy I can hear a yawn amidst the polite applause as the bowstring twangs and the arrow strikes home. I move forward to make my turn. More genteel yet scattered acclaim follows. It's hardly a dynamic gathering. As I notch an arrow, an idea, not a particularly sound idea, but an exciting one, drifts into my thoughts. Let's see them yawn through this. Yeah, of course. I will try to... Oh yeah, it's 99% chance. But yeah, sure. The Prince of Fashion would like to show people what he can do. And yeah, he hits the target blindfolded. Look at him. Striking true. Yes, I am one with my bow. One last knock. And drum roll. Ta-da! We did it. Yes. I won. I actually won. Yes, we did. Doing really well in this. Let me just check. I think in this case it would all be better if they were set to... Like, I don't fully understand the mechanic here, but we know that in a horse race, participating means choosing someone or being able to choose someone to ride a horse for you. So if they were set to participate, I would not be able to choose them as my riders. It's kind of counterintuitive because you would think it's quite the opposite. Them participating, meaning I can choose them to be a rider. But I think it's the other way around. So let's have a look. I think we could go to the tourney grounds again. What do we have here? We marching into the tourney grounds, I join a group of contestants practicing their showmanship with measured enthusiasm. A few spectators already look down at us, chewing roasted meat and spitting bones the churls call for a spectacle. Some of us gripe at this direct distraction from training. Others, amidst the hollering, insist that this has become a moment for proving. Yeah, okay. Well, look at that. I guess. Yes, and our training is successful. Of course, if we have the chance to show how much of a showman we are, then we'll do. We'll do it. Anything else we can do? Maybe go to the village? Haven't done that in a while. Or I hardly ever do this. Because there's not the, I don't know. You made preparations. I made preparations. So, let's see what's happening in that village here. Oh, it's that ancient plaque. You will become the owner of the ancient plaque. I guess I'll take it with me. Maybe there's someone at home that can understand what this actually is or would appreciate it. Maybe. The ancient plaque. What else can we do? We just go to the tourney grounds once more. Or do something else for some variety. Maybe just going to the tavern. I sit in the tavern with a small group of courtiers. I saw that gallant knight holding someone's sign, one of them whispers, and I quickly get lost in my own thoughts, observing the flickering of the candles. As I take a sip of mead, I reminisce about that time when my first child, Andrea, a beautiful girl, was born to my wife Jutta. Oh no. Do you want to hear a real story, I asked. I don't know if that's a great story to tell. Yeah, I need to make sure that I look good. Yeah, that sounds good. I mean, talking about the birth of your daughter when she died as an infant. I'm not sure that that is a story he would like to tell. Would still be hurtful, of course. Yeah, I guess this will be quite the race. Yes, now I can choose from the riders, and you see now they're actually here. I think Hemminger is the Röde Ritter, right? Does it say that here? It does not. But I guess Clemencia isn't. So, yeah, then Röde Ritter. Yes, of course. Time-old tradition. The Röde Ritter is the one to lead the best horse in the horse race. From the vast sea of race watchers, commoners holler out. Itinerant warriors chant insults, vulgar innuendo. Amidst them, we nobles chuckle nervously. We look to our guards. Duke Willem is howled, along with terms like criminal. What? Those raging loudest are the locals. In Gladbach, Willem is amidst a people who despise him. Gazing across the crowd, I see stones, knives, and the weapons of war. What's happening here? This is about to be a riot. Okay. I guess we would... The mob could use a little push. Would he do something like that? I guess he's more... Like, he's not a rowdy, right? He's more on the bossy side of things. So I guess beating the courage out of them... Yeah, I guess... Your knights quell the mob. That's how it should be. There we are. Run, you old nag. My stallion Flametail. Huh? I see. Come on, Flametail. Steady. Yeah, run, you old nag. Oh, this has gone down a little. Extra pay. No. Go faster. Oh, hit them in the face. That's always the best option. Hitting people in the face. One more push. Push, push, push. And we won that one too. Does that even warrant a legend? I think it does. But we won this one too. Yeah, good stuff. Wow, we actually... I guess if I had done the wrestling contest, we would have won that too. But yeah, okay, let's, for the sake of it, just go to the artisan quarters again. What do we have here? Renowned Hardhide could use some decoration. What would that entail? A decorative ribbon. Oh yeah, that just gives it some prestige. Or we would gain a chess piece. And we could beat it out of her for whatever reason. Still unsure like why we would ever do this. Tournament banners. Keep the good work. Or add something to our renowned Hardhide. It's kind of funny, isn't it? The renowned Hardhide gains a decorative ribbon. What kind of... You would see that hide on the wall. And then it just has this nice little ribbon attached to it. I think, as the Prince of Fashion, I like that idea. That's our idea of fashion, right? That looks good. Make things look better. So if there's something glittery, yeah, we'll definitely add it. So what do we have? A prized goblet? Yeah, I guess. And a prize necklace? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Ooh. Was that artifact lost? You lost ancient plaque to Great Jarl Ebbe? But that's me. Is he now talking to himself in the third person? Oh no. Ah. Huh? This happened despite your spouse's poor learning skill. She converted someone. Wow, she's doing stuff in our absence, apparently. Running wild. Oh, we can commission the legend artifact now. Keep that in mind, because when I return, I think I want to host that grand wedding before I do anything else. Palace of Aachen. Diplomacy perk available. Oh, that's cool. The pilgrims to Cologne. Oh yeah, that's where we have a courtier of a grandmaster sitting with us. Yeah, I guess. I mean, these kind of things don't make much sense, right? I mean, even if he is a bit, I don't know, probably not the most religious person or whatever. As I always say, people are religious at that point in time, and he would not just kill a member of a holy order. So yeah, I guess sit with us, have a little chat. Oh yeah, can choose a perk. I guess I can choose one here as well. Oh no, yeah, we are on the diplomacy one. Oh, that one would be befriend. Thoughtful, benevolent intent, firm hand. Yeah, I guess as a bossy person, he does have a firm hand. Anything here that we can do? What was the other one that we got? Oh yeah. Ah, another one of these prize rings. That one looks actually good. We are caught outside. Just as we are about to set out, it starts pouring down. Rain as far as the eye can see. I can't help but curse my poor luck. But I had seen the dark clouds coming in for a while. Is that when we return? A little bit rain. Yeah. All entourage members may be ill after this. Yeah, in that case we stay. Not that much of a risk taker, and there's not really like a pressuring matter here, so... We're going home. Oh, we're nearing the 2-hour mark. So let's see. I guess we could still plan the grand wedding. And then maybe we don't execute it. And then we will have something to do in the beginning of the next episode. More diplomacy lifestyle experience. Always appreciated. Aha. Novice physician. Also good. Everything is great. Oh, there's something happening at our court. Oh, we have more court artifacts. Oh. Oh yeah, that prize goblet can be shown here. Yeah, I guess. The skull goblet and that one. We will give that a name. What was that the award for, actually? Winning the duel contest. Okay. So I'll find a name for this. Like something to represent the prowess of the Hvide. There we go. Dope, dope, dope. Traveling by ship. And the ship goes across the land, as you would do, just sailing over it. Arrival! There we go. Okay. Oh, tons of things we can do here. We can petition the king again. We can pet Grey, talk to a confidant, and commission the legend artifact. No. I want to plan the great wedding. There we go. Bloody wedding. No, 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 not a bloody wedding. So, here we are. Yeah, spouses are set. Is there anything we would like to do here? Acrobats and musicians. It's a generous feast. And we have garlands and torches. Decorations. Is there something here who would say, okay, we definitely want to shine? Yeah, I guess. An unapologetic display of boundless riches and enough servants for each guest to have their personal cupbearer. Yes! Oh, we go all out. Bonus to stressors, increase health bonuses. I guess with foods and drinks we don't have to be so extravagant, or entertainment. I don't think that's something we definitely need, but he wants this to be, you know, opulent. Yes. I guess that would be it. As you could look for someone to seduce again. But we'll see. as I said, like, this will probably take a while. Yeah, but let's look into guests. So, I would say, can we actually invite the head of faith? No, he definitely won't come. Extended family, though, yes. Other players, no. The head of faith, no. So, whom do we have here? We have the King of Sweden, the King of Denmark, of course. Then our family, the nobles of the whole realm of Denmark. That's great. Yeah, that's exactly what we want. Having everyone here, showing our opulence, and yeah, also showing that Jylland kind of belongs to the Hvide. Exactly. Everything that we want. Start the grand wedding. And we'll see now, yeah, 5 months, right? Until it begins. That is always the case. So, there he is. Yeah, he is 45 now. That's definitely not young anymore. And, yeah, I think he does see this as problematic. Again, not having a child. His wife is also like 40 now. I mean, in every generation so far, we had this kind of wondrous late child, right? So, with Tokay having Sune when he was over 60. So there is still this, or Matthias in the earlier generation, right, being the youngest son of Stjalm. Yeah, but I guess do we actually... I don't think he would bank on this. He wants to have children, and if... Yeah, of course, because he does not want Tokay here to be his heir. Yeah. Definitely not. So, we will see, I guess. Is there anyone here we could seduce? Yeah, maybe not one of rank. Oh, wife! I guess. Maybe we could use this as a means to say, hey, you know, maybe we could also do something on the side. I guess it would still be his preferred option, having a child with her, because of all the legitimacy, you know? Yeah. Maybe that's something we would like to do. Alright. So, let's maybe do this. There we go. Oh, look at Matthias waving with his stump there. A peasant in lowland Falster got lost recently while trekking near the wilderness. She came across a flat vertical stone surface where the ancient rulers of the region carved various images and symbols. After she reported this to the authorities, I sent in people to investigate, and it appears this stone might be the last remnants of an imposing ancient monument. The stone can't be reused, so it must stand where it is, perhaps for all eternity. Okay. Ancient stone monument. You have the ability to... ancient stone monument examination. Okay. I guess I keep that in mind. If I need something fun to do, we can do this. She says, hey, I have an arm. I can actually wave. Arni of Aurland is here too. So... I guess it will start in 10, 9, 8. And I think this is where we pause. So we can take a look at this tomorrow, right? The spouses, Ubbe and Ingeborg, are both here, looking radiant in their best attire. At my signal, everyone will get into position, and the ceremony will begin. Yes, I think that's where we leave for today. I guess it has been eventful. We went to that tournament and, yeah, really owned it, I would like to say. Oh, there's currently a war here also that's now over. War for Prince Jury's claim on the Kingdom of Lutetia. Alright, that's happening somewhere down here, but it's not directly affecting us. That is good. I guess it affects Vanderland. But, yeah, only for now. Yeah, what else is there to say? Again, I think this matter of succession, that is actually something that would drive Ebbe right now. Definitely something that he would care for. And he wants to have a son that he can pass down, yeah, all of his lands to who would be the next Hvide to rule. He does not want, yeah, his dead brother Stig's sons to, yeah, come in here and be the heirs to these lands. That would also mean, I guess, that they will split it by themselves. Like, let me just check succession. No, he would gain everything. Okay. Well, I guess he does not want him there anyway. So, yeah, we'll just see what happens there. And apart from that, next episode, we will have a lovely wedding ceremony. So let's look forward to that. And cheers. Bye-bye.